So it's been a little while, but it is book review time. And this was a great book that I read recently, Supercommunicators, we'll get all the way down to the bottom, by Charles Duhigg. Excellent. I also read The Power of the Habit. That was a while ago, but this was the most recent of his books that I read. He's a super communicator at this point. Like, he's definitely learned a lot and doing an outstanding job. I loved a couple of questions he just asks right off the bat. He goes, what was the best conversation you've had recently? And then he also asked, what was the worst conversation you had recently? And why was it challenging? And why was the first one so good? Because that was probably a conversation you had with a super communicator. And the second one is probably one you had with a less than super communicator. And it totally happens. So where are you on that communication grid is kind of the question. He talks about 3 different ways. In particular, he makes it really simple. 3 different ways that people are communicating, and they're communicating to either for logistical reasons, right? They want to be helped with something, or they want to share feelings. They need a hug, they want to express some emotions, or they just need to be heard. So keeping that in mind as you're engaging with the world, as you're working to interpret the communication of others, you can be asking yourself, and they're quick, easy responses. You don't have to leave the conversation mentally to go very far and be like, oh, does this person just need to be heard? Does this person, are they just having an emotional moment and need to be seen and maybe hugged? Or do we just have a problem here that we need to figure out, and they'd like to work on that together? That's really a lot of what communication is happening. And when you can match that communication, it increases the connectivity, and that increased connectivity makes people experience that communication way better, makes that time and energy well worth it. So that's your little tip from this incredible book. If you enjoy books like this, that are a combination of self-help with some story, with some learn something new, you would probably really like this book. I'm Joy Gina, International Neurodiversity Coach, encouraging you to go out there, explore the world, and be a super communicator. Bye now.